Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Well, nearly interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Going to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Receiver in motion now. Design quarterback run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Some hard running there through a tackle. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Testing the right side here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First and 10 now for the offense. The back's got it. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Third down coming up after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Bulldogs are going to keep this drive rolling. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Makes the catch downfield. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Ball handed off. If I even make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And on the carry, he's heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Go on, tussle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Touchdown, Dogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run or the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to throw it deep. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Did the defense come up with answers this time?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The Dogs come up to the line in the hurry up. Can they pick up the first on the ground?
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on 3rd down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
And the Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. Great spear over the right side. And they chase him down. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Breaks free. Has the first down and still going. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, but a chance at a big man touchdown. He doesn't run out of oxygen. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, Georgia, 7, Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, fights off a defender. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss and heads left. Breaks into open space. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the back now goes in motion. The big fullback's got it here. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They'll try the left side with a toss. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Back in motion now. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And here's the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. What a catch! Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down. Dogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's going for a big play downfield. Can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. The Miners going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia.
Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half.
Texas.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Georgia offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got a man down the middle. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play it.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
They keep him guessing with a run. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. They get him down, but a solid run by the freshman.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Texas.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's looking deep here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
But trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Bulldogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. but they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And he doesn't field it cleanly. The ball is loose. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Oh, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Trying to get away with the running game. First down, looking for more now. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Makes a quick catch. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Longhorns are in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. The quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21. Texas.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that under.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff. One first and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
But that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So what's the play call? It's fourth and goal from the 3. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Makes the score. Texas. Georgia, 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. At the 10. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he makes it in. The two-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
29.
Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a late deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Looking for a late deep throw. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
Looking to pass here on second down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Bulldogs come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Georgia. That's how you finish a play.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now they'll empty the backfield in this two-point conversion. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick.
Georgia, 37.
On the hands team, all football comes out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game.